How's it going, everyone? Good morning and namaste. I am getting ready to go to my yoga class, and I wanted to pop in and do a quick vlog and talk about why I'm doing yoga regularly. About 2.5 months ago, I knew that I needed to start doing yoga every day and that it would be instrumental in getting my body stronger, helping to reduce stress, and helping me just navigate life better. And this has proven to be true. The primary benefits that yoga has had for me is strength, flexibility, the breath work. There's two types of breath, a Durga pranayama and an Ujjayi pranayama breath that I've learned. I'll just quickly demonstrate that for you. And you breathe that way deeply through your nose and either out the mouth or out the nose. I prefer out the nose so I can keep my mouth closed while I'm doing my practice. It helps my mouth not to get as dry. And I have this blood pressure cuff machine, and when I put it on and use it, it's like I'm at the doctor's office. I also have a thermometer and a pulse oximeter because I've had so many health issues in the past that it was a necessity for me to kind of create a mini hospital in my room. And this was especially true in 2018 when I was battling Lyme disease. Because most of the time when you go to the ER or the hospital, they do three things. They take your blood pressure, they take your temperature, and they use a pulse oximeter on your finger. So why not just do that yourself? And if all those are good and you're not feeling some agonizing pain, most likely you don't need to go to the hospital. So anyways, I did an experiment. I've done experiments where I put on the blood pressure cuff, I turn it on, and then I capture the number. Let's say it's like 135/85 or something and 70 beats per minute. And I will begin the breath work that I just showed you and do it for about a minute, and I'll put the cuff back on, and inevitably the heart rate, it goes down to like 62 and the blood pressure lowers by about 10 on each side. And so it's proof to me that breath work works. And I won't just sit down and take my blood pressure right away. I'll just sit down and wait a few minutes to kind of settle in to kind of a normalized state. And it works. And especially right now, very much right now, that deep breathing in yoga is helping me navigate like this dark night of the soul. I'm feeling this transition into a new me, and just navigating the situation. It's very similar to what happened in 2018 and early 2019 when I was littered with like a multitude of bodily issues from Lyme disease. That was another dark night of the soul. Even though I didn't think about it at the time, it was. And I've been reading a lot about the dark night of the soul, and it seems to happen when there's a divorce, a major job change, a major health issue, or some major life crisis. And I would say, yes, that's very much what I'm experiencing right now, is kind of a major life crisis. And so I'm navigating through it, and yoga's been an instrumental part of that navigation. It's definitely helping reduce stress, helping me focus, get centered. And whatever I feel, like authentically feel within me, if I'm sad, I'll just let myself cry. There's a few videos ago where I was like, yeah, that was a day for many hours that I just let the tears flow. And I think that kind of authenticity and vulnerability is missing in today's world. And I know why it's missing, because it puts you in a state of openness and transparency. But openness and transparency are also very powerful, and I truly believe in those. they're core values of mine, is to be open, honest, transparent, authentic, vulnerable. And even though it may not fit with the mainstream kind of social narrative for men, that doesn't matter to me. I'm not interested in like fitting in to what normal men should be. I certainly don't believe in just like being a pansy or a pushover. I don't think men should be that. If that were the case for men in this world, then our country would just get invaded and taken over. So I don't think that's the answer either. I think the answer is to try to create and generate as much strength as you can from within, but have full acceptance and allowance for things you feel, and no judgment. Like, part of my self-love journey has been to accept the emotions that come up and not say, Jeremy, why are you feeling that? Like, there's no reason for you to feel that. There's a shift in the tone of voice with myself. It's like, yep, you're feeling that, and I'm right here with you feeling that. And Dido's right here, and her hair's flying up in my face. So yeah, yoga, it's been instrumental in many ways: strength, flexibility, breath work, lowered blood pressure, lower heart rate, a great class and community of people, like-minded people doing it. And so I'm very grateful for it. It's going to be a lifelong practice for me until the day I die. I can see this. So what are some things you all like to do that help you reduce stress, lower blood pressure, lower heart rate, things you do for strength, flexibility, and that kind of thing? I'm curious to hear what you do. Maybe y'all will share something and I'll try it out. So curious what y'all have to say. I appreciate your words of love and encouragement and support. And I know that this period of time I'm going through will end. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I can see it. Like I have faith that point in time will be reached, because it always has in the past. Even with Lyme disease, as hard as that was, it ended. And I know there will be an end to what I'm going through now, and I will take all the lessons learned through this experience and apply them to the future, and hopefully be a better man and make some corrections in my behavior for the future, and keep going forward in my path of personal growth and discovery. All right, namaste everyone. I'm headed to yoga. You're appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video.